Hey y'all, Sarah Luhu here, and we are back again with Danganronpa. So, last time we investigated a bunch more things, collected a bunch of evidence. We have like 18 evidence, truth bullet things, whatever you want to call them. And, yeah, we already kind of have an idea of who the killer is based on the writing on the wall, but, I still feel like there's something else to it, because like, the one thing that's really bothering me is that the nameplates on our door got changed. Now, like, I don't know, it just feels really weird that somebody would go through the trouble of switching the door plates. I don't know why the killer would do that. It's something that's just really bugging me. Alright, I'm sure there are other things bugging me, but that's the one that's kind of sticking out right now. Anywho, we're getting ready to go to the class trial, so let's get on that. No, where I have to go. To the class trial, away! And the class trial is apparently behind the mystery door that I kept on trying to open before that would not open. So hey guys! It's the elevator, hey! You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, Taka. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are. Toko! This is cutting so deep after the free time we spent together.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. Taka! So they really are convinced I did it, but I couldn't have. I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? Well, we kind of have an idea what the freaking sore red thumb over there. But, the one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? It totally is. And? Monokuma! Well...
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom.
Where we will begin our trial.
Will be decided.
Oh, so intense!
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Okay, let's get this over with, shall we? So, Leon, any final fucking words?
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. I really hope that's not him and that somebody's framing him and that I don't have this right at all. He seems like such a nice guy. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Kyoko, you're on our corner, right? You get things. Let's get started. Alright, fine, let's just go. I trust you, Kyoko. You have my back, I think. I guess we have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well,
let us begin.
Yes.
Good idea. Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I hope she's not the one behind it. That would be like such a bitch move. Making me think that she's in my corner only not to be in my corner.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned trembling with anticipation towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. They must think I am absolutely out of my mind, freaking shouting random declarations to the ceilings. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. This seems like a cutscene. The steel box descended with heavy clunky sounds and a very loud pitched noise toward the school basement. I wonder if this is how death row inmates feel when their time when his time finally comes.
Oh.
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? What the fuck is up with that whining? Oh, that is so annoying. Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Thank God, that was awful. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like Hollywood movie set, right? No, this isn't anything like a real courtroom. Not even close, it's total shit. That's so true. Thank you, Mondo, for agreeing with me. Okay. Everyone find your assigned seat and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up. Okay, we did what he said and found our seats. They're not really seats, are they? They're more like standing little things. What's the word I'm looking for there? Oh, they have... That's missed out. They have little pictures for Sayaka and Junko. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Dun dun dun! And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. So intense that we're right next to Sayaka's photo. Oh god. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial, a deadly everything. Yes, yes, let's go ahead and save up. Saving. Open e-hand. Book set skills, finish preparations. Okay, let's look at the handbook. Okay, we got our truth bullets. What do we have? It was found... Okay, so she died around 1:30 in the morning. It was found in our room. The death took place in the bathroom. Stab wound in the abdomen, and she had a fracture on her wrist. Okay. Number of scratches and gouges on the walls of the bedroom and on the bed. The sword I took from the gym was there, and it was obviously used. There's a bunch of gold coating missing on the handle and some of the blade. Let's see, the sheath was found. Shows evidence that was scratched with the sharp object, most likely the knife. Our keys were found in the room after we switched with her. Toolkit. It remains unopened. There is no evidence of it ever having been used. All of the male students claim that they haven't used theirs either, but still. Okay, somebody used our lint roller too to clean up everything in the room. The fracture has some gold paint or gold flakes on it, and she has blood on one of her fingers. We have the message that everybody thinks is 11037, but we all know to say Leon, as we determined thanks to Yuko's little hint. And the bathroom door is jammed, but somebody removed it. Wait, the screws holding in place had all been partially or completely... Yeah, somebody tried to remove it with their toolkit. Okay, Makoto and Sayaka, our nameplates had been switched. Somebody took a knife from the kitchen while Hina was... Wait, what? The knife from the kitchen went missing while Hina was in the dining hall. So she swears that Makoto didn't come into the dining hall while she was there. So somebody else must have done that. And she couldn't have just told us who else was in the dining hall at the time. Trash duty! Only Hifumi can open that up. We're just recapping everything here, aren't we? I'm just trying to make sure I have all my information before I go into this, because otherwise I will be completely screwed over. Let's see. The switch was hit with a crystal ball, but couldn't have been turned off because the door was locked. So somebody probably chucked whatever they were into the incinerator, but then the incinerator had been open, unless it's just permanently open anyway. And they burned a shirt, but they failed to burn all of the shirt. The crystal ball was Heroes that was stolen from the laundry room. Okay, then we can go to the previous stuff. How do I get out here? There we go. We don't want our presents. I want to look at the report card, mainly because I want to look at Leon's. Because he is our prime suspect here, right? Ultimate baseball star. Not much else on him. Ultimate biker gang leader. Moral compass. Fanfic, clairvoyance. Pop sensation, dead. And she's still a mystery to us. Swimming pro, writing, martial arts, gambler. Fashionista, also dead. I don't know what it could be. And then we have our regulations, and okay, I think that's it for that. And we also have set skills. Lost in Thought increases the time limit for each phase, effective during class trial, costs 3 SP. Set skill points. Melodious Voice increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. I have no idea what any of this is. Increases bullet capacity, effectiveness during the bullet time battle. Okay, well, hopefully those will come in handy somehow. Alright, let's do this, guys! The trial begins! All rise. Here we go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Yeah, you already made that clear.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Then we all die.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Good for
And
them.
the killer really is one of us, right?
Yeah, has to be.
Of course.
No one else here.
Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Like, that's actually going to freaking work,
Don't be
Taka.
a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Exactly.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Sure? Of all of us, or
What's
just
going on with those pictures?
remembrance from the fallen? I don't
I'd
know.
feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
They're just there to fuck with this, huh, Monokuma?
Friendship.
God damn it, Hifumi!
But what about that other empty seat?
What empty seat?
There were
Oh.
only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
That is
Oh,
cute.
no
Is that for
reason.
you?
It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
That seems way too suspicious to be right.
That about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
That doesn't make any sense, though, because he clearly made preparations for everybody. I'm pretty sure he built this courtroom, so why 16? Was he expecting somebody else and then
First
get
up
them?
is the case summary. Now, let the class
Oh, are you guys
trial
going to just
begin.
tell it to me anyway? It's about to begin, the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely, because I'm not going into this blind. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the WASD keys to aim and then fire with the left mouse button. Oh, this is going to be great. Pay close attention to each character's statement and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun! Oh, this is going to actually require some skill, isn't it? Evidence of struggle. Do I... Oh, okay, just clicking.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in the...
I can just use my mouse, though.
In the bathroom.
Yes.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have
wait.
while she was in
Can I-
the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Yeah, nope, there was evidence of a struggle. I thought it was the bathroom one, but... Okay, so that's cool that I could actually use my mouse instead of worrying about the keys.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
There were gouges everywhere.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
She put up a fight. One hell of one, too.
A struggle? Between who and who?
The killer and whoever.
Sayaka and the killer,
Exactly, yeah.
of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
An attack in the main room first. Then she ran to the
Exactly.
bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That must
Yes.
have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Thank you, Bia. That's completely right. Sorry, Shihiro. I didn't mean to get onto you so meanly.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
It's clearly the knife.
This is starting to sound like a real trot.
Yes, it is. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. It was a knife. Make your argument. Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
It was the knife.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Yes.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yes.
So the killer used some random...
No. It's not a random knife.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, this isn't so bad as I thought it would be. You're wrong, Mondo.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
It most certainly was the kitchen knife. We have evidence.
Kitchen knife?
Exactly.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
And Hina can attest that it wasn't us.
Must be the murder weapon.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Oh, wow, they're a little dense, aren't they?
I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay,
yes.
So the murder weapon was a kitchen knife. But where
Jackass.
does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
You son of a bitch!
Right.
It wasn't.
Room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
We're innocent!
Let's draw our conclusions
Yes.
after we present
Thank you,
our
Kyoko.
arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well,
Not
we
much.
can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Oh, hell yes it
I
is.
don't think that's true.
I'm
at
getting a
all.
little pissy with this
I'm
fucker.
sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
I bet. Well, come on, dude. It's clearly not us. Alright, she's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. It's the freaking name! Okay, because I know damn well I'm not the killer. I wish Makoto wasn't so dense. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure, because I'm sure it would jump up on me otherwise. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay close attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if the focus gauge. And if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest, no need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Woo! We can use bullet time, get it? Alright, make your argument. Okay, her account. Hina's.
So there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Nope, no question at all.
Get us.
What do you mean?
Makoto must have taken it.
No. Hina saw.
You did it in secret.
Hina saw! She knew! Don't even need to use it yet. Okay. So Hina was in the hall.
Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Toko, I really wanted us to be friends. You're making this really difficult for me.
What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Yeah, you were in the dining hall when it happened.
You were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. But did you see anybody even in the hall? That's the question. So you're saying that the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Exactly correct.
That's right.
Thank you for being in my corner a
At
little.
any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
Then tell us who you did see, please.
So?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
Thank you,
The
Hina.
knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Booyah.
Okay, then what about this?
What?
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Toko! What? Where are you coming up with this stuff?
Swimmer girl?
That's, yeah, she is being made again.
More importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Yeah, we haven't even been close. I haven't spent free time with her like I have some people. Look at her face, she's just glitching out.
Speaking of which, I'd like to
that's
ask
great.
if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Oh yeah, that's the question, because I think there is a third party involved somewhere in this.
So I shall answer.
Yes?
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Oh, okay.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
So there's no point in doing it, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Well, that would suck for one of them.
No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Okay, well that's helpful.
Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did. Thank you for that bit of info.
I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife.
So booyah.
I'm not the killer.
There you go.
So then, who did take the knife?
There are
Yeah,
two
seems the
people.
Obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Well, Hina wouldn't have a reason for it.
I swear it wasn't me.
Okay.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
Monokuma could? Oh, Sakura again. Thank you, Sakura.
Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
That's good.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's
Me.
Did you have to ask? Didn't we all get introduced to each other?
Then couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Well,
Actually,
why would...
because,
why?
Well, just spit it out.
Yeah, just get it out.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh! Well, that could be
I
innocent.
got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over.
Okay, well, that's good.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
Good for you guys.
Stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
That regulation says that people only have to stay in the dorms.
Anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Precisely.
I don't think that's a problem.
No, it is not.
What's the problem? A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's
Taka, you don't. Oh my God, she's not a.
I'm a girl.
Exactly.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Do you guys not see this uniform?
If it wasn't either
oh.
of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Finally, get it out.
Yeah, that's true.
Who was it?
Did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why
And
didn't
it
you
was?
say so in the first place?
Who cares right now? We're about to find out.
They're not here anymore.
Was it Junko? Someone who's not here? Are you talking about? Oh, okay, yeah, it was Sayaka then.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
So she finally got her protection thing. Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka. That sucks. You didn't get it.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
Hina was the one who got that.
It's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
Well, she was freaked out.
She came into the dining hall. She didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
Yeah, she was freaked out though, man.
Left. She said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
she wanted the knife.
Who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
That's what she was talking about using the sword
So
for,
you're
right?
saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Could have been used in the struggle, man.
You may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Well, I could have, but I didn't.
See? He did do it after all.
No, I didn't. Oh!
You're wrong.
Golly, how's this?
How you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong
Everybody's
direction.
twisting our shit, man.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Okay, okay, damn, if I don't do something, they're going to blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
It's still too early.
Thank you,
to decide
Kyoko,
conclusively that
as per
Makoto is the
usual.
killer, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Which would be swapping the
And
nameplates?
until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Yes.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Or wait, no, it's not the... oh, it's not the nameplates, it's the doorknob, isn't it? Because we took...
Something was missing from the scene of the crime.
Oh, wait.
By all rights should have been there.
Wait, what?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Do I? Something that was missing that should have been there. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes, I would, because I'm absolutely not sure what she's talking about. Okay. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the Use the mouse to aim, then press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is. Oh, this isn't going to go well. Hangman's Gambit. Oh, what could it have been? 4 letters. H, A, A, A. Okay, I guess it's an A. H, I, hair? Hair, that's right! No, is it not? It has to be hair. Because the lint roller. Why would I have cleaned it up if it was in my room?
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
The culprit removed some evidence?
Yes.
Some evidence that would suggest that it's not my or Sayaka's hair color.
Get rid of all the hair in my own room.
Precisely.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Awesome.
All the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
Then why would I leave Sayaka's body in the bathroom?
Does it not?
No, it doesn't.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Thank you, Kyoko. You are the absolute best.
Yes, very true, very true.
Oh, you're just swapping sides heck like that, Hifumi. Jeez.
Then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Because somebody had a distinct hair color that would have stood out from the rest of us, don't you think?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Precisely.
Then that means...
It means?
It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Aha!
Makoto isn't the culprit?
Precisely, thank
You
you.
decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
I would like you to,
There are
please.
reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
There are plenty of other
I'd like to
reasons.
hear these reasons.
I can hopefully give you
Do
these
you remember
reasons.
anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Um,
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah. Then they ran
Okay.
after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And
Possibly.
How did the killer get into the
Aha,
bathroom?
yes, the doorknob. This
Did they
was
have
where
any
this coming
trouble
in.
with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
Exactly,
There
and
was clear
I would have
evidence
known
left
how to
behind.
open it.
Do you remember, Makoto?
Yeah, the killer struggled to get into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke in with is a toolkit. No, you've got it all wrong. Just calm down and think about it carefully. Wait, what? Could you possibly have been more wrong? I'm ashamed I wasted any amount of time listening to you. Wait! Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everybody. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is... Oh, the object the killer broke. I thought they were saying what he used. My bad. It was the bathroom doorknob, yeah.
I got it!
Yeah, now we get it.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're
Talking about our
the
doorknob, yeah.
The doorknob? What doorknob?
The only doorknob in the bathroom.
It was completely broken.
Exactly.
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Yes.
Yeah, true. But what does it mean?
It means the person didn't know how to get...
past the lock. They ended
Yes.
up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
Yes.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Thank
So
you.
what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Except my bathroom doesn't lock.
Okay then. Let's
Yes?
take another look at how the incident unfolded.
Hopefully this will help us understand. Okay, Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Let's hear it. Okay, from here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in the debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all the weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use the truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage, okay? So now this is important because if, yeah, we fail, and you'll have to rely on your own logic to determine the weak spots, or, okay, yeah. So the weak spots were the highlighted words, because before we only had one that we had to hit, so... Okay, why would we not mess up the bathroom door?
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yes.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
That's not it.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yes.
Then the killer ran after her.
Indeed, he or she did. He probably did, yeah. Yes.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Nope, did not have to try and bust it. Huh? What's wrong? If you keep trying to disrupt the trial, you're gonna put yourself... Wait, what? No, come on! Ah! Shoot.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yes, yes.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
I jumped the gun.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Can I go further?
Ran after her,
What's the flashing thingy?
and they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Did not have to try and bust down the door.
Sayaka had locked it.
Nope. Is that it? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, they were close. They were close enough to each other for me to get it wrong.
The
Alright.
reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
It was because
After
it was
all,
jammed.
The girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because the door frame's all messed up.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Haha, I got here, Leon, don't I? Yes.
Monokuma over there can testify to that.
He can, can't you?
True as true can be.
Woo!
No, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
It's most unfortunate, right?
That's not lucky at all.
No, it isn't.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
Yes,
But the
exactly.
killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because somebody switched the nameplates and Sayaka's name was on the
Everyone should have known
door.
You can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The
Yes.
killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
And that would be the nameplates. So they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the most important detail was... crime took place... They thought it was Sayaka's room, so could that be it? It took place in our room. Oh wait, okay, let me read this more carefully, right? In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was that the crime took place in our room because... Okay, that had me there for a minute.
That it was my room.
Precisely.
Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
Not when you factor in the nameplates.
He's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
Because somebody else switched the
Which is what led to
nameplates,
the
which is
misunderstanding
why we have
about
to
the
wonder...
If Sayaka had been in her own room, then...
They would
And
have...
there would have been a lock on the door.
Yeah.
And they would have had to break through.
So
Okay,
they have no
so-
idea how unnecessary their actions were.
We still know who it is
Ultimately,
already,
we
but
can't
who's
know
the
if it
third
came open
party?
by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless,
That
it was
isn't
a
really...
pointless act.
Yeah.
Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do.
Since you knew how to
Since I
open it.
would've
Yeah,
known
exactly.
That is a definite possibility.
Okay, it seems like we're getting some people back on our
Could be
side with
someone
this.
who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank you, Toko. Come back onto my frame. Okay, that's what I've been trying to tell you,
Then
assholes.
who did do it?
I know!
But I give up! Quit without saving!
You can't just freaking rage quit this, Hifumi. Let's keep going.
What happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, we have to. No, 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 no. That's still bad.
You really think that's a good idea?
Especially when we don't have another suspect yet, even if I have one.
We're on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one
Yes,
have any
okay,
other
so-
thoughts or questions? It does not matter how
Who
trivial
could
they
have
may
switched
seem.
the nameplates? That's my question.
As a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Thank you, Hina. What is it?
You.
Don't hate Hina.
I'm so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Get it out. Okay.
Well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That's right, because there was no damage on the door of our room.
How did the killer get inside?
Now that's where things get weird, right?
Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
No, because the key was in the
That
room.
seems way too convenient.
Yeah, and there's that too.
Maybe someone picked the lock?
But when we have seen evidence of tampering...
If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks
Oh, and
are
there's
all
that too.
unpickable.
fine.
Okay.
How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
That seems possible, but if it was Leon, why would she do it? That doesn't make any sense because she was freaking terrified.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
I'll put you in your freaking place if Lumami don't shut up.
Why exactly can't that be it?
You're pointing the wrong direction. Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. The answer right there. There's no way Sayaka would let someone in because... switching rooms. Right? Sayaka's wrist, Makoto's room cleanliness, tiny method, wrapped in door frame. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. And that would be because we switched rooms.
I got it!
Yes, okay, got that right.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Okay, the same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anybody. I won't, absolutely no one else. Got it.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
That's what makes it so suspicious.
Scared was a lie.
What?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
No, 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 no.
About something like that?
No fucking way.
But look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two, in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. No, they wouldn't let us look at the notepad. What, is this why? Oh my god. Sign Sayaka. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. And you're right.
Oh shit.
Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
If Sayaka told somebody to come to her room, and she got the knife, and somebody other than the killer switched the nameplates, which, if this is what I'm thinking, because the emphasis on that final line was Sayaka, she was planning on killing somebody. And she was planning on doing it in our room. And then when we left out in the morning, we would have all just gone to breakfast and all she would have had to do was switch the names. Because she already cleaned up the hair and oh my god. The killer. Oh shit. Okay.
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap. I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
Well, okay,
It's
Hina. Don't plan for the thing.
technique. But even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Is this why they won't let us look at it so we couldn't discover this ourselves?
Only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then
Shit.
either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, most certainly not.
I didn't. But
I don't want to believe it was Sayaka.
Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
Sayaka's signature! Oh god, that note. Sayaka wrote it. So the third party we've been looking for this entire time.
It's likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
Such a bitch move.
Like that from the ultimate pop sensation. What young man could resist?
Oh god.
I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Ifumi, it would totally have an effect on you.
Even got this note?
That's another good
And
point.
honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Why not?
Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like to?
Yes,
hear
I
what
would,
have to
very
say?
much. Do
Very
tell.
well then. Pay attention.
Oh shit, it's gonna be a thing, isn't it? Yep, it's a thing. Make your argument. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Okay, is that it?
So if someone wrote
That might have been it.
then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exact.
The room that Makoto was staying in.
Nope.
So in other words,
Wait, what happened?
someone did read the note
Wait,
and
what
did
just
it
happened?
said, they would not have any
Oh no,
connection
no,
to
no.
what
Should I have
happened.
slowed it down? Oh shit, it was that one. Shoot! I screwed it up. The killer was in my room and the reason for the...
Sayaka and Makoto switched
Okay,
rooms,
so
correct?
can we fast forward that at
But
all?
in the note, the place
Up.
they were asked to come to,
That would have been bad.
it specifically says my room.
The door, I'm pretty sure it's that last one.
So if someone read that note,
Then-
they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Yes, and they my room.
The room.
Hey, bitch, guess what? Nameplates, boom, drop them on ya. I've been waiting to get her to freaking lip up.
They got switched?
Yeah, missed that little detail, didn't you, Miss
That's
Priss?
right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves.
Booyah.
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
Boom shaka.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Precisely.
If someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Yep.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other. So switching the nameplates
You
would
wouldn't
be
have
no
to go
problem.
far.
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Nope, it was not. He knows deep down. He knows that Sayaka did this shit.
Then who did it?
I don't think it was the killer. The only person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms was Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones
Yep.
who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Because we were the only ones in the room when it happened. Even if somebody was peeking around the corner, they wouldn't have known.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
She was planning on
You can
killing
also infer as
somebody.
much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Yada yada. Come see me in a room. Make sure you check
She
the nameplates.
specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written
What's
that
Mondo
if she knew
doing
the
freaking
nameplates
out?
had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Yep. Because she
Inviting
was
someone
looking.
to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To
To
frame
understand
us.
that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
So I was right all along. I freaking was picking up that they were trying to make Sayaka into the first murderer. And she's the first attempted murderer and victim.
Whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
No.
We figured it out.
Nope,
We know
nope,
who
nope,
did
nope.
it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Yeah.
We still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.